Boat. You getting some food, Boat? Get some crunchies? Oh, Boat, you're cute. That's my Boat. He knows his name's Boat, because when I talk to him, you could see him respond. It's my Boat. Huh, kitty? You eating your crunchies, Boat? Yeah. He's talking to me with his tail. He's cute. You gotta keep an eye on him, though, because he might spray his Boat spray in the house if I'm not careful. We have two male cats here, and they fucking hate each other. They want to kill each other. So we have to keep them separated and fuck. And sometimes they fight, and you have to break it up. It's totally aggro. And because of their territorial weird shit, the thing is, they're both kittens, same mom, who they've all lived here together the whole time they've been alive. So they're not. Either boy has more rights to this territory than the other, but they just fight over it and they spray and fucking it just stinks. They got to stay outside for the most part. Kind of sucks. But that's the life of a Boat. A kitty named Boat. His name's Banana, but my son named him Banana when he was born, and I named him Banana Boat. I started nicknaming him Banana Boat, and then I just started calling him Boat for short. So his name's Banana, but his Boat for short. His nickname's Boat. His nickname is Boat, and I call him Boat, and he knows I'm saying his name, and he's all like, "What you talking about me so much for? Why are you talking about Boat?" You're hungry, huh, Boat? You ate all the tuna, now you're eating all the crunchies. Wow, I want a hungry kitty. Gotta build up some stamina to fight with Beep. It's Boat and Beep, the other cat's, his brother's name is Beep. You done eating, Boat? I'm watching you because I want to put you outside as soon as you're done eating so you don't spray the house. I can't put his food outside or the raccoons are going to eat it. We got to keep, it's work. We got to keep the raccoons separated from, cats eat separated from them when they eat, and then cats can't be around each other because the two of them want to fight, and there's just so much drama. The raccoons kind of have the top of the food chain. They're at the top of the pecking order, except for when there's a skunk. The skunk's at the very top of the pecking order. The raccoons will clear out for the skunks. And it's funny because the skunks will be like, they're little and they're totally cool. They're cute, you know. They hang out. I like the skunks. But they don't come around that much lately. But there's always living here. And I mean, living here all at once. But Boat. I call him Boat. His name was Banana, but I called him Boat for a nickname. I nicknamed my cat Boat. He's as big as a boat. There's a guitar over here. I miss the skunks. There was a skunk. Did I tell you I saw a skunk here the other night, babe? He was cute. I gave him some food, but he was like being all weird. There was a big one though. They come over late. I think they're on a different sleeping schedule now or something. So I only see the skunks when I'm up late. Oh, hi, raccoony. You guys want to see the raccoon? Oh, what am I doing? Hi, raccoony. Is he on the camera? He's in the corner there. Hi, raccoony. What you doing, buddy? Come and eat some crunchies? Go ahead. Don't mind me. Raccoony, you're cute. You're on the show, Raccoony. He's eating his crunchies. Oh, how cute. Just came out, huh? You done with your nap? You guys left some food for later? That's crazy. You don't usually leave food. You guys are like bottomless pits. They're bottomless pits. You can feed them and they'll just eat and eat and eat and eat some more. You came to hear some music? Raccoony, coony, coons. They'll eat until their stomach explodes. All they really know how to do is food. Been fooding all their lives, they go fooding all the time. They like to eat some food. If you're a raccoon, you know what I mean. It's all about eating. And when you're done eating that you'll go eat a cat food bowl. And then you'll eat the whole thing. 'Cause you just eat all the time. And you eat. That's raccoons for you. They just eat. They're little trash pandas and dumpster divers, little fucking rodents of unusual size. They got a cute marking on their face 'cause God has a sense of humor. They look like bandits and they act like them too. If you're a raccoon, you know what I mean. You guys are always trying to get things to eat, and that's about all you ever do. One time I was camping and I had a raccoon steal my bagels and my cream cheese. I was like, little fucker, he's probably dipping his bagels in the cream cheese somewhere, just going, yeah. I was pissed. I'm like, why didn't you just take the beer too, you know? Might as well take the whole thing. That wasn't really a song, but it could be one. It is one now. It's all about the trash pandas stealing your food. When you try to go camping, they're stalking you. They'll know when you leave your camp. They'll grab your bagels and cream cheese. They'll crack themselves a beer and stare at you from the bushes when you get back and you are pissed. It doesn't have to rhyme. You're, where's my beer and where's my bagels? Where's my cream cheese? Those fucking raccoon bandit trash pandas. I'll have to work on that one. It's a song in the making. I lived it. It is all about food for raccoons. Fooding, I call it. That's what they do. They go fooding. You want to go fooding? They're always fooding. There comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? Gotta make it somehow on the dreams you still believe. Don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? Gotta make it somehow on the dreams you still believe. Don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Went walking all morning. Went walking all night. Can't see much difference between the dark and the light. I feel the wind. I taste the rain. Never in my mind to cause so much pain. Comes a time when the blind man your hand, says don't you see, gotta make it somehow on the dreams, still believe, don't give it up. You got an empty cup, only love can fill, only love can fill, only love can fill. From day to day, just letting it ride. You get so far away from how it feels inside. You can't let go. You're afraid to fall. But the day may come when you can't feel at all. Comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says don't you see, gotta make it somehow on the dreams, you still believe, don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill, only love can fill, only love can fill. Getting kind of late. Skitty boppy. Alright. Skitty boppy, doo wop, dee wop, scoop, scop, skibby dibby, doo wop, top, pop, mop, chop, rop, bop, skibby dibby, doo wop. You better act fast, jackass, last chance at hammering the brass tacks. Better act fast, jackass, last chance at hammering the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. You better act fast, jackass, last chance at hammering the brass tacks. You better act fast, jackass, last chance at hammering the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. You better act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out bag, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. 'Cause this whole thing's gonna come down, that's alright. Act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out bag, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. 'Cause this whole thing's gonna come down, that's right. Act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. A time for lagging, nagging, bagging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out bag, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. And we will see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free for all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. And wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits the fan. And when the going gets tough, better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You're gonna run amok, or let the muck run you. Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. The type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing's gonna come down, right? Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. Type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. The time of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing's gonna come down, that's right. The whole thing's gonna come down, okay. Yeah, the whole damn thing is gonna come down. We'll see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free for all. Anything could happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, better have yourself a damn good plan. When the shit hits a fan. When the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You got to know what the fuck to do. You're gonna run amok, or let the muck run you. You're gonna run amok, or let the muck run you. Act like let's take the hammer and the brass tacks. A type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass. Act fast, drag ass, last chance, a hammer and the brass tacks. Lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Like fast, check, ass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. Lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out, there isn't going to be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Exactly, I'm explaining that. Just consider the fact that once you get bug out back, there's gonna be a way to turn back around. This whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. See who's laughing in the place that's collapsing in the free for all. Anything can happen. Goes down. So take the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit is a thing. When the going gets tough, you better be clever enough to know what the fuck to do. You know, put this up when you. It's too fast. Just what you. Explaining that. ain't gonna be ready to turn back around, yeah. It's frustrating when you want to do it really fast, but you've hit this maximum tempo. I want to do it faster. You just can't, though. It's not capable. You have to practice. Act fast, jackass. Act fast, jackass. Last chance, I'm running the best. Act fast, jackass. You just start short-circuiting. You just say a bunch of utter gibberish. Act fast. Trying to say hammer in the brass tacks. Last chance. You better act slow, Joe Blow. Don't go anywhere. You better act slow, Joe Blow. Don't be like, whoa, I didn't go anywhere. It all happens so slow, and then you don't go. And then you're like, whoa, I'm still standing here. Raccoonies, you guys aren't still hungry. You've had 2 full servings. You're looking at me like, I know how much you've had to eat. You just come out to hang out with me? That's cool, raccoon. Hang out and listen to some music. Sing a song about raccoons. Raccoon is Ricky Raccoon. He lives under my room. He comes up every morning for breakfast. Well, morning for him is in the middle of the night. I love you. Yeah, there. Hey! I get a little bit lonely sometimes, and I get a little bit confused. Oh, I don't know what direction to go, but I don't know which way to choose. Every road that I've gone down just brings me back around again. Yeah, baby, don't know what direction to go, but I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing alright. Yeah, baby, alright, doing alright. You know I'm doing alright, doing it right. I'm doing alright, baby, doing alright. Oh, you know I'm doing it right. You know I'm doing it right. Oh, baby, I get a little bit tired sometimes, and I get a little bit under the weather. Oh, don't know what direction to go, and I don't know which way is better. Every road that I've gone down just circles back around again. Oh, baby, don't know what direction to go, but I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing it right. You know I'm just doing it right. You know, baby, I'm doing it doing it right. I'm just doing alright, baby, doing alright. You know I'm doing alright, doing it right, baby, doing it right. You know I'm doing it right. Oh, yeah. I get a little bit lonely sometimes. I get a little bit confused. Yeah. Don't know. Down now. Don't know what direction to choose. I just get a little bit confused. Every road that I've been down just brings me back around again. Oh yeah, don't know what direction to go, but I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing it right. Oh yeah, come on, doing it right, doing alright. I'm doing it right, doing it right, doing alright, baby. I'm doing alright. You know I'm doing alright. Well, please don't dominate the rap track if you got nothing new to say. If you please go right up the track, this train got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent some time on the hill. I heard some say better run away, others say better stand still. I don't know what I was told. In the heat of the sun, a man died of cold. Keep on running, don't stand and wait. The sun getting dark and the hour's so late. Ooh, one way or another, one way or another, one way or another. This darkness got to give, it's got to give. You can't overlook the blackjack of any other highway to ride. It's got no signs or dividing lines and very few rules to guide. Well, I spent a little time on the mountain, spent some time on the hill. Heard, no, what is it? I saw things I don't understand, but I think in time I will. I don't know what I was told in the heat of I keep fucking it up. I don't know what I was told. It's hard to run with the weight of gold. Other hand, I've heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. Yeah, one way or another. One way or another. One way or another. This darkness got to give. It's got to give. The darkness got to give, it's got to give, the darkness got to give, it's got to give, it's got to give. And you can't deny, who can deny, it's not just a change in style. One step gone and another begun, and I wonder how many miles. I spent a little time on the mountain, I spent some time on the hill. I saw things getting out of hand, but I guess they always will. I don't know what I was told. If the horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. I don't know whose back's that strong. Maybe find out before too long. One way or another, baby. One way or another, yeah. One way or another. The darkness has got to give. The darkness must come to light. All that's dark will come to light. The pendulum swings to and fro, back and forth, the ebb and flow. So it goes on and on infinitely. It goes forever and then back again. You know, because you can cut something in half forever. Like you cut something in half, and then you cut that half in half, then you cut that half in half, and then you cut that half in half, and then you cut that half in half, you cut that half in half, and then you cut that half in half, and knitting, and knitting, and knitting, and you never really get there because you just keep cutting. But at a certain point, your scope falls off, and you don't have the tools small enough to fucking keep cutting it in half. You're just like, oh, it's so small, I can't barely see it. Oh no. But you could keep cutting it in half if you just shrunk down half your size every time you cut it in half. You just keep going forever, forever, because it just goes infinitely small as well as big. I mean, it's like, here's the thing, like if you draw a circle on the ground, can you draw a smaller circle around the outside of it? Well, nope. Sure can't. Okay, well, what if I drew a fucking massive circle on the ground? Just a big old fucking circle. Then can you draw a smaller circle around the outside of it on the ground? No, it seems like a stupid thing to ask, right? Yeah, totally, it's dumb. Why would you even ask that? It's so obvious. So you're saying that a bigger piece of property is just going to have a bigger perimeter around it? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like you make a big circle on the ground and say that's your property. Can you make a smaller circle around the outside of your property? A smaller, if it's a circle, can you make a smaller circle around the outside of it? No. And the size of the circle I draw first is really irrelevant because it's always going to be the same situation. You're going to be walking around the outside of it. You're going to be encompassing just a little bit more area, so it's going to be a bigger circle every time. So with that knowledge in mind, that intuitive knowledge that seems ridiculous for me to even have to mention it, now just consider this. Therefore, you just realize that the circles can only get bigger, okay? That's obvious. We just figured that out. And so they get big, you know, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they just keep getting bigger all the way out. I mean, for how long? I don't know. We're supposed to think we live on a ball. But if those circles, if we live on a ball, the biggest circle you're going to make is at the median. So the biggest circle you can make on a ball is only going to be, you know, encompassing half the realm. There's still more places beyond that you could encompass, but for some reason it's not going to work the way it's been working up into that point. Like the biggest circle you can draw on the globe Earth is at the median. There's still more Earth beyond that. Obviously, it's only half the world. But if we were just making circles, like I said, and they just got bigger and bigger and bigger, there'd be a point where we're going to have to make a smaller circle around the outside of another circle. We already figured out that that's impossible. So fuck me running. Well, you can fuck me running, fuck me jumping, fuck me sitting down. Fuck me on the highway, fuck me on the low way, fuck me on the ground. You can fuck me however you want, but please don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Well, you might not be sober, you might not be drunk, but you're fucked up. Yeah. Fuck you. Don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Well, you might not be sober, you might not be drunk, but you're fucked up. Well, you fuck me running, fuck me jumping, fuck me sitting down. Fuck me on the highway, fuck me on the low way, fuck me on the ground. You can fuck me however you want, but please don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Stop fucking me up. Fuck me up. You're so fucked up. Fuck you, man. Oh man, my G string took a shit. It's always the first to go. I always have a bad G-string, you know. My G-strings always are going out. It's a personal thing. I like to keep it to myself normally. Do you know? It's a personal thing about my G-string. I was talking about my string on my guitar. If I had a cigarette to smoke, it would be grand. I would light it and I'd light it with my hand. Cause I'm on fire, baby. Get out of there. We gotta take a bath tonight. Okay, good. Well, you don't need my help. You know how it's done. I'll go with you. Of course, I'm not making you do it right now. I'm doing a stream right now. Unless you want me to do a stream while you're in the bath. Just kidding. This is my kid taking a bath. Well, you can fuck me jumping, fuck me sitting down. Fuck me on the highway, fuck me on the low way. Fuck me on the ground. Where's my fucking leg go? Oh, there it is. You can suck me running. That's a classic country song by Dr. Bass Ackwards. It's been famous for years, just nobody knows about it yet. I'd smoke bong hits on camera, but I'll get slapped on the wrist by YouTube. They'll be like, "You're doing drugs." I'm like, so? Isn't that good? Isn't that what I'm supposed to be doing? I thought we were fighting a war on drugs. I'm all about that war on drugs. That's great. I don't know why everyone's got such a problem with the war on drugs. I want to fight a war sober. That's that shit. Well, we're winning the war on drugs. Can't you see the empty baggies all around me? We're winning the war on drugs. Can't you see the empty baggies all around me? Dead soldiers on the floor. We're winning the war on drugs. Can't you see the empty baggies all around me? Been doing much better than we were before we all went to war with drugs. We're winning the war on drugs. Can't you see the empty baggies all around me? Dead soldiers on the floor. We're winning the war on drugs. Can't you see the empty baggies all around me? There's no drugs here anymore. Winning the war. We're winning the war. There's no drugs here anymore. Yeah, we're doing much better than we were before we all went to war. We're winning the war. Winning the war on drugs. Winning the war on drugs. We're doing much better than we were before we all went to war with drugs. I mean, on drugs. With drugs. Drugs, 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 drugs. Drugs, 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 drugs. Doing much better than we were before we all went to war with drugs. Drugs with drugs. And more drugs, they'll make more. I don't know, we're trying to fight a war. Why you want to fight a war sober? That's a real last ditch attempt to make something funny out of something that's not funny. It's not funny. Fighting a war on an inanimate object, it's kind of like delusional, man. Just blame it on the drugs. Oh, you got a DUI. Oh, well, just it's the alcohol's problem. It's not mine. Alcohol's the thing with the problem. Fuck, man. Take it up with them. It, or whatever. It took 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes. The town burned down. In 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes for the town to burn down. 15 minutes to clear out, and then 15 minutes till they put up a fence around it. And now the feds and the FBI are there all along for the ride, just to making sure that no one gets back inside. Oh, 15 minutes, boy, it ain't pretty getting down, right down to the nitty gritty while they're making a way for a 15-minute city. It ain't pretty. The water was turned off that day. Not a drop left. There was no alarm, no emergency response. It was a perfect storm. The water was turned off that day when the town burned down. In 15 minutes, the town burned down. In 15 minutes, the town burned down. In 15 minutes. 15 minutes, boy, it ain't pretty. Getting down, right down to the nitty gritty. The making way, hey, for a 15-minute city. It ain't pretty. There was no alarm. No one saw it coming. There was no emergency response team. Just cops trying to stop you from leaving. The water was turned off that day in the coastal beach town. Not a drop left in the pipes. No one to help you coming around, just cops trying to stop you from leaving. The only way out of town. The cops block the exits and you're in deep shit now. The water was turned off that day when the town burned down. In 15 minutes, in 15 minutes, the town burned down. In 15 minutes. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. You can't go green until you come clean. Josh Green, Josh Green, come clean. You dirty little wise guy. This happened because of climate change. You people should have listened. I tried to warn you about the climate to change, and now look what happened. You didn't want to sell your property. You didn't want to sell your land to corporate interests. Now look what's happened to you. They come burn you down, take you down, hope you die. Nice try, wise guy, Josh Green. Josh Green, you can't come clean, Josh Green, the dirty little wise guy. 15 minutes, the town burned down. 15 minutes to clear out, but the cops blocked the exits. It was a perfect storm. The cops blocked the exits. The perfect storm. The town burned down. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. You're a dirty little wise guy. You dirty little wise guy. You're a real piece of work. You think your plan will work? Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. You dirty little wise guy. You dirty little wise guy. Josh Green. This happened because of climate change. You turn the tragedy into a political gain for yourself, and that's really in poor taste. You didn't even investigate. You made yourself look rather fucking sus. So sus, so sus, so sus, so suspect, so sus, sus, sus. It's so sus, so sus, so sus, sustainable development. It's the UN, the UN, UN. If it's the UN, UN, then I'm out. Get the picture. If it's the UN, the UN, the UN, then you and I are out. You and I'm out, you and I'm out, you and I'm out. Get the picture. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. You dirty little wise guy. You dirty little wise guy. You're a dirty little wise guy, Josh Green. You know what I mean, Josh Green. And I quote, "This happened because of climate change. I tried to warn you. You didn't listen. Now look what happened. This happened because of climate change. You people should have listened." He didn't want to apologize. He just wanted you to say sorry. You can't come back to your properties. Sorry. We got to clean up our mess. I mean, this big mess. We got to clean it up. It's not safe for you to return. It's safe for us to go in there and do whatever we want, but not for you. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, you dirty little fucking wise guy. You can't come back to your property, but we can. It's not safe for you, but we're gonna go there now. We gotta clean up the big mess that was left over from that terrible fire that you couldn't escape because we had the exits blocked. Whoops. And because the water was turned off, the whole town burned down. There was no emergency response. They were on another island. Well, that makes sense. That's a perfect storm. Perfect storm. It was just a perfect storm. Sorry about your luck. You can't come back to your property. We're busy cleaning up. We're busy cleaning up. You dirty little wise guy, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. You won't come clean, come clean, come clean, come clean. You dirty little wise guy. You know what you've done. I don't make waves, I ride them. Get inside them and let them guide me in. I don't know where these waves begin, but I know where they will end. I just wanna ride them. I just get inside them and let them guide me in. Oh, it can take a toll on your soul when you got nowhere to go and there's nothing fun left to do. I know that only so far you can go before these waves are gonna catch up with you. Out there on that horizon, I can see these waves coming in. Get inside the pipeline, it's a straight line every single time. I don't make waves, I ride them. I get inside them and let them guide me in. I don't know where these waves begin, but I know where they will end. I just wanna ride them, I just get inside them and let them guide me in. I don't make them, I just take them. I don't make those waves, just riding them in, riding them in. Got to look out for that undertow, undertow. Don't go down in the big drink. You might sink into the big drink where all the water does sink down to the big drink down there to the ocean level. Deep into the big drink where all water does sink down to its own level. Yep. Deep into the big drink where all water does sink down to its own level. Way below the notion of my musical emotion will sit there in the air above your ocean of despair. Down there, collective cynicism, the negative organisms are swimming in them, swimming in them, swimming in them. Red tide, rip tide, ripping them up, rip tide, reptilians, ripping them up, spitting them out. Spitting them up and ripping them out. Ripping them up, spitting them out, ripping them out, spitting them up. I don't make them, I just take them and let them guide me all the way in. Oh, baby, I don't make those waves, I only ride those waves. I don't know where they begin, I'm just riding them in. You know it wasn't me, I just happened to see these waves and I'm riding them and letting them guide me in. I just make the best of it, I'm just taking the waves and just riding them in. 'Cause I know where they are about to end. I just want to ride them. I just get inside them and let them guide me in. I don't make them, I just take them. Let them guide me in. Guide me in. And let them guide me, guide me, guide me, guide me. That was it, brother. And let them guide me in. I just want to ride them, I just get inside them and let them guide me in. I'm glad I figured that part out. How nifty. It's nifty. It's nice and nifty. And it only cost me $3.50. The man who sold the world today for $3.50. I'm just a man who sold the world. And what does he mean by that? Who's selling worlds? David Bowie? He's like, I laughed at your descent. What a thing to say. Made my way back home. I searched for foreign lands. For years and years I roamed. I gazed, the gazers stare with multi-millionaires. Alright, just taking a long hit real quick. Don't mind me smoking them if you got them. Alright. It's a bong hit o'clock. It's 4:20 somewhere. Nice. It's always 420 somewhere. You just have to wait for it to be 420 and then follow the sun. And tomorrow may rain, so I'll swallow the fun. Yo, what? I'll swallow the fun. It's the song I was thinking of. Tomorrow may rain, so I'll swallow the fun. No, I think you should say I'll follow the sun. That seems like it makes more sense. No, I like swallow the fun. I think that sounds better. No. No, it doesn't sound better. We passed along the stairs. We spoke and was aware. Although I wasn't there, I said I was his friend, which came as a surprise when I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I laughed at your dissent, made my way back home, for searching for foreign lands. For years and years I roamed. I gazed to gazers stare with multi-millionaires. I thought I died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world, with the man who sold the world, with the man who sold the world. I laughed at your dissent, and I made my way back home. And I was in search for foreign lands. For years and years I roamed, gazed to gazers stare, with multi-millionaires. I thought I died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I sold the world. I sold it, all of it, you included. I sold the whole fucking world. I sold it all for $3.50. It only costs $3.50. I'll sell you the whole world for $3.50 right now. You get it, $3.50. That's all I'm asking. It's just on sale. It's the best deal you're gonna find these days. temptation will cause frustration, and you'll see there's hardly anything in there, and it's more expensive than it was before. It's like getting ripped off, and you're like, that's not what I usually would get for less money. This isn't funny. I think it's shrinkflation. It's shrinking up our money supply. And I don't know why these guys think they can get away with this. I only have like 5 potato chips in my bag, and I'm getting fucking mad. It's like there's more packaging than there is product these days. But you can only shrink it so small before it's just not even there anymore. And you're like, damn, I didn't even get anything. They didn't even sell me anything. I just bought an empty bag. I want my money back. They'll be like, no, look, it says right here on the bag, it's 0% of what this bag used to have in it. You knew you were buying nothing and you bought it anyway. No, I was just used to it having something inside of it. I didn't read the fine print. Give me my money back. I don't want an empty bag. You know this is a joke, right? Please give me my money back. Sorry, we can't. We already had to pay the guy that sold us the empty bags. And now you are stuck with an empty bag. You're gonna be left holding the bag. And it's sad when it happens like that, but that's just the lesson learned. Holding the bag, you'll be left with your dick in your hand, and you'll be wondering why you did this to yourself, 'cause it really sucks. And you think maybe someone just fucking with you, but it's not that way. This is what's gonna happen someday. Mark my words. Sounds absurd, but I've seen stranger things occur on the regular. You've seen it too. I'm not bullshitting you. What are we gonna do when it finally shrinks down and there ain't nothing there anymore? It's pretty much like just going to war with the corporate America. They don't give a damn. It's not even a real woman or man behind the mask. It's just an empty fucking skull with a dumbass fucking computer that's telling you what you're gonna do and how you're gonna see this through. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye. At least a computer doesn't lie. I don't know why I'd ever make it to this place. And I'm okay with agreeing with something that's not even a real human. Who are you, man? Just another hue of a man, just a shade shy from a real guy. That's me, just another shady ass hue of a man. Not even a full man, just a hue of a man. Just a shade shy, just a shadow of the guy that I used to be. Just a hue of a man. Who are you, man? You're just another stupid human. human being, stupid human being, stupid human being, stupid human being, stupid. You're just another stupid human being, stupid human being, stupid human being, stupid. You're just a stupid human being, stupid. That's all we know for now. Just check back later and maybe you'll get the update. It'll be so great. It won't be fake. But there's a lot of fake ass weird shit these days. Ooh, there's a lot of fake ass weird shit these days. They want you to fake it to make it. Who's gonna fake it to make it? Who you fake it to make it? If you fake it to make it, your success is fucking fake. Off the cuff, rough talk of intelligence. Off the cuff, rough talk of intelligence. Stuff and not too much. Stuff but not too much relevance. Developments, peculiar elements. Developments, peculiar elements. Telepathic pelicans and elephants. There's a lot of fake ass weird shit these days. We're all in this together telepathically. I can tell a pathological liar from a mile away these days. I can tell a pathological liar from a mile away these days. The greater good, the greater good was neither good nor great. All they had was bad and a bigger hate. The greater good was neither good nor great. All they had was bad and a bigger hate. What they create, some people call their fate. I guess for them it's way too late to try to turn back the tidal wave that is heading our way. To try to turn back the tidal wave that is heading our way. The things I say sound insane. Someday will come to pass. Until that day, you'll see them laughing away. But we will see who's laughing last. Although I know that he who laughs last, he will be laughing alone. Although I know that he who laughs last, he will be laughing alone. I will be laughing alone. But carefully, we who see must plant the seed. Hopefully, someday they will see. Carefully, we who see must plant the seed. Hopefully, someday They will see. They will see. And I know that he who laughs last, he will be laughing alone. And I know that he who laughs, he will be laughing alone. I will be laughing alone. Carefully, carefully we'll see. Must plant the seeds. Hopefully someday they will see. The greater good was neither good nor great. All they had was bad and a bigger hate. All they had was bad and it was a bigger hate. There was nothing great about it or good. It was neither good nor great. The greater good was neither good nor great. It was neither good nor great. It was neither good nor great. It was great. It was good. It was neither good nor great. Nope, neither one. There isn't such thing as a greater good. Whip. Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth. Oh, maybe might be the best guess for. Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth for which it's. Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth for which its worth is measured. It is how sure we are. Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth, for which its worth is measured. It is how sure we. Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth, for which its worth is measured. It is how sure we are, and are we sure? How is it measured? Is worth its wish for, worth its wish for. Guess best the be might maybe. Be might maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth, for which its worth is measured. It is how sure we are, and are we sure? How is it measured? Is worth its wish for, worth its wish for. I guess best the be might maybe. Be might maybe. Ooh, be might maybe might be the best guess. Guess best the be might maybe might be the best guess. Guess best the be might maybe might be the best guess. Guess best the be might maybe might be the best guess. Guess best the be might maybe might be the best guess. 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 Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth, for which its worth is measured. It is how sure we are, and are we sure? How is it measured? Is worth its wish for, worth its wish for. Guess best the be might maybe. Be might maybe. Maybe might be the best guess for what it's worth, for which it's a worth is measured. It is how good we are, and are we sure how this is measured? What this for? What this for? It's best to be might, maybe. Be might, maybe. Be might, maybe. Maybe might be the best guess. It's science. That's our science for you. Maybe might be the best guess. It's science. It's so science. It's so science. We've been taught to believe we evolved out of lifeless space debris. We've been taught to believe that we've evolved out of lifeless space debris. That's how we started off. It just was a big old bang, and everything exploded into what we have right now. It's technically still exploding to this day. It's the only kind of explosion that happens this way that we know of. It's just a big old bang. It started off every damn thing. And we don't really have an explanation for how everything got to that point where it was a big bang in the first place. That's the part that we can't explain, but after that we can make everything else up from there, and that's why we have done so. You live on a big old ball, 'cause gravity makes balls. That's how this works. We have this idea that things are balls and everything's a ball, and that's how we will make everything out to be. Look at all these balls that you see. There's balls up there everywhere. There's balls up there above your head, and balls all over the place in the sky. There's balls coming by all the time. Nothing but balls, balls all the time, balls all the time. We love the balls up in the sky. And so we figured out that since there's so many balls floating by in the sky, that we probably are just another ball floating by as well. That's what we thought. What do you think? What do you think about our idea that we're a ball too? Since we see balls floating up there in the sky. See all those balls up there? We think we might be just another ball up in the sky like that, but just, in the place called outer space that we're making up. It's a story about stuff. See all that stuff there? It's called outer space, and it's behind you. It's underneath you too. The sky goes under you. That's what we figured out. The sky goes under you. You can fall all the way through the ground and come flying up out of the ground on the other side of the world. Well, not really. But yeah, that's what we're saying. You're living on a ball on the outside of a ball, and nobody falls off of it because of this thing that we're talking about, this thing that we made up. It's like this thing that makes balls in the sky as they're flying by. We know that it makes balls because we see the balls in the sky. And so because of that, we figured out, well, since we know that it makes balls, this thing that we can't test for or measure for, it's totally not possible to falsify. We know that because of that idea, that, well, actually, it's been falsified, but no, I'll save that for later. We just figured out that since we can assume that balls in the sky are balls in the sky, and we know why, because there's this thing called gravity that makes balls. And so we figured, oh, well, since that's what's happening up there, it's probably down here too. We're probably a ball too. It's obvious, so obvious that we're a ball. Can't you tell we're a ball? Just look at all those balls. Why would there be balls up there and us not be a ball too? Don't you understand? You must be a ball. You're living on the outside of a ball, even though you don't feel like you're on a ball. But we're going to explain it to you so it makes more sense. Because of this thing called conservation of momentum, because it's like, it's not just a ball, it's a spinning ball, and it's also flying around the sun. I know it sounds like a lot, but for real, it's the ball, and you already understand that part. But now it's spinning, and it's flying around the sun too. That's how we have day and a year and all that kind of stuff. That's what we figured out. So you're on a ball, and it's spinning and flying around the sun. And just because you don't feel any of that motion doesn't mean it's not happening. Come on, man. Like, what if you were on a train or something, and you jumped up in the air? You'd fall back right down where you jumped from, because it's just conservation of momentum. That's what's going on. It's such a slow motion, you don't really notice it. That's why you don't feel it, and we can't measure it. So just don't worry about that now. The part about it being a ball is pretty easy to believe, right? Because we see all those balls. We see balls, so there must be balls that we're on. We're on a big ball because we see balls in the sky. We must be in the sky too. We want to be in the sky like those balls. We're going to make up a story that makes it seem like we're in the sky like another ball, like those guys up there, all those balls. We're going to try to be like them. We're going to pretend that we're a ball in the sky. And the sky goes under you, and we're just flying around the sky. And though it doesn't really look like that's what's happening. Well, it kind of does. I mean, because see the balls fly by. How do we know it's not us that's flying by balls instead of balls flying by us? I mean, come on, just because you can't feel the motion or detect the motion or see any curvature or anything doesn't mean that you're not a spinning ball. You just got to think of really good excuses to make it sound believable. Because look, how would it do that if it wasn't just because of it being a ball? All the things that we see up there, we wouldn't see them unless we were living on a ball. You should know. Because we told you so. And there's a lot of math that was put into this project. There's really a lot of equations. We can show you to prove the sky goes below you. You should know. The sky goes below your very feet, and that's where the sun's at now. If it's nighttime, it went underneath you. It didn't go around you in the sky. Not what it looks like. Remember? Because you see it go into the ocean when it sets. Did you forget about that? What a weirdo you are. Did you forget that I have a camera with a telescoping lens? And I went to the beach and saw the sunset, and I pulled out my telescoping digital zoom camera. Top-notch cutting-edge technology, and I could zoom in on the sun and see that it was still in the sky like I thought it was. It was that easy. See, because then I wasn't looking in my camera. I could see the sun sinking into the ocean like I've always seen it. I was like, whoa. But then when I zoomed in with the camera, I could see that the sun was up in the sky like it was before. Whoa. I just showed myself that it wasn't really doing what it looked like it was doing. And so now that I know that, I combine that with the fact that I never really felt like I was falling away, rolling over backwards when the sun was setting. And since we can't measure that or feel it, and since it wasn't really setting, there's a few things I can put under my hat now that everything that I was told is a big old lie. Well, that's kind of weird. I thought all those balls in the sky meant that balls were what was going on. Balls to the wall. They threw all the balls at the wall trying to make it stick. They even made up fake space agencies to pretend that they're flying into outer space and landing on the moon. But if you look at those moon landing videos, they didn't really age that well at all. Like you see the lunar lander, looks like it's made from construction paper and tin foil, it probably was. And those curtain rods look like they handled the harsh environment of outer space. And their spacesuits that they never tested in a vacuum chamber because it would have killed them if they did. And they know that they can't go there, but they're gonna pretend like they did so they could show you that you can go land on a ball. Because we're balls in the sky. We're balls are floating by. That's why we're a ball. It's science. So okay, so what? We had to fake it. Doesn't mean you're not on a ball. Gee, you just don't want to live on a ball, do you? Well, you just want to believe what you see instead of believing what you hear. That's all. That's just whatever. You're just so dumb, you must have never gotten none of that education that I got. So I'm so much smarter because I believe in balls. I believe in balls. I believe and I'm living on something that I ain't never seen with my own two eyes, and I'm gonna defend it with all my might. Because I like what I was told to believe. It really makes me feel smart. I'd rather know than just not know. So you're dumb. And I was also programmed to say that too. I'm really being a good little programmed little guy. I know why you're dumb, because you just think that the earth is not a ball. That means you're a dumb guy. Wow, you must have never got no education. Your mind is on vacation, can't you tell? Look at all the balls floating by. That's all the proof I need. There's balls, so we're on a ball too. Duh, science. When you see balls, you know that you live on a ball. Duh. What do you think's going on, dude? Why wouldn't they tell you if it's not that? Who's they? The people that know. What do they know? Well, let me tell you, they don't know anything more than you or I do, and we don't know jack shit. That's about the size of it. Nobody has a different perspective than anybody else. We're all just standing here on the ground, looking up into the sky, wondering why and what the hell is going on up there, and we don't really know. Because we can't go and we don't go. Nobody in their right mind would have ever once even thought of getting on top of a rocket. Those things blow up. And you never really gonna go 18,000 miles per hour. No, that's not gonna be done, not by anyone. Good luck getting up to that speed. Everything they say about that shit's fake. Totally fake. Totally fake. It's been busted long ago. People just taking a while to catch up to the times. You'll eventually see that the whole thing was a hoax. You can see the damn green screen. It's pretty fucking pathetic. But people just don't want to let go. Other space technology fantasy like Elon Musk. He must be a genius. He wants to fly everyone to Mars. I'd recommend that you don't play along with that idea, because he's gonna disappear 1,000,000 people to a place that he thinks is Mars. It's probably just gonna be someplace over in Greenland somewhere. It's gonna be like a biodome that's been created as a reality show for people that pretend to go to Mars, but they're not really realizing that they're pretending. They think they're really on Mars. And then everyone will be like, look, they really went to Mars. And you'll be in Mars in a dome, not realizing that you're just still at home. But you think you're on Mars because you went to sleep for a while in a spaceship and woke up in a dome somewhere. And you're like, whoa, we're on Mars. Because people are gullible as fuck, and there's other people that have a lot of means to an end, and they like to fuck with you. If they do, that's what they're doing now. If you believe anything that you're seeing on TV, it's all a bunch of programming. That's right, that's what it's doing to you. If you want to defend something you could never prove, well, that's about as of a joke I can never think of. It's funny, but it's not funny, because it's kind of sad. But I'm not gonna feel bad or get mad. I'm just gonna go on with my day. Now that I figured it out, it's true, nothing's true. I knew it. I had a good feeling about it. I was like, this seems like bullshit to me. But what did you know? I didn't know nothing, it turns out. Everything I thought I knew was wrong. And this song has been going on for too long. So I'm gonna wrap it up, cause my hands are fucking frozen icicles, cause it's cold as hell. I thought hell was supposed to be hot, so maybe it's cold as heaven out here. It's fucking freezing, man. I gotta go warm up my hands so I don't get no frostbite. Is that what's up? I don't want no frostbite, that might make my guitar playing be impossible to do. It would be ironic that I did it by playing guitar for you. Alright, I'm done. I'm over it, dude. I'm just so done. So spent. I went to the boardwalk today and went on roller coasters. It was fun. But the fucking giant dipper, dude, it whips you around. All whack, whack, whack. And it's fucking, wow, it's going so fast. You go like 60 miles an hour or something. It's fucking insane, I tell you. I would